don't have to be afraid. Father God, I'm safe, so safe, so safe. I've made up in my mind, it's Jesus and nothing else. Cause he never left my side, always with me till the end. So don't tell me you want to show me a better way. Don't do me that, don't do me that, no, don't do me that. Leaning on the Almighty's arms all the way. That's where I'm safe, that's where I'm safe, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna tell it up on the mountain, tell it over the ocean. Father God, you've been good to my whole life, I give you devotion. I've tasted and seen of your love, of your love. So I'm ready to buzz out a praise right now. Hey, I don't know you love me so. Don't let me go. Safe in your arms where I did. Oh, you love me so. Don't let me go. Mighty God, in you I know I'm safe. Him protect me from demons, them who just see me and don't like me so. From the ones that have a problem, when the Father watch and tells me go. So don't tell me you want to show me a better way. Don't do me that, don't do me that, no, don't do me that. Leaning on the Almighty's arms all the way. That's where I'm safe, that's where I'm safe, I'm telling you. So I'm gonna tell it up on the mountain, tell it over the ocean. Father God, you've been good to my whole life, I give you devotion. I've tasted and seen of your love, of your love. So I'm ready to buzz out a praise right now. Hey, I can know you love me so. Don't let me go, Lord. Oh, safe in your arms where I did. Oh, you love me so. Run me over and over and over. Mighty God, in you I know I'm safe. They can try all you want to derail me, but the place is Father God bless me. No making no harm, no devil, no storm could have never try touch me. The angels upon the angels upon the angels around. So don't lose your mind, oh. Devil better watch and go. I'm so safe, safe in your arms. So safe, so safe, so safe. Tell me who can be against me if Jehovah God is for me. I won't die before I'm empty. Yes, I won't die before I'm empty. I've got the angels upon the angels upon the angels around. I'm safe in the arms of the Father, safe in the arms of Jehovah. The angels upon the angels upon the angels around. I'm safe in the arms of the Father. I'm telling you, safe in your arms where I did. Oh, you love me so. Don't let me go, Father. Mighty God, in you I know I'm safe. Even when the rhythm gone, I still safe in the sun. No music have to play, I still safe in the way. Jesus is the way, the truth, the life. So I safe right here.
Then I will answer. I'm a happy camper, and love is my sponsor. Oh, and as long as I'm man of life, then I will dance up. No time for no anger, I'm smiling with me hands up. Hey, what they calling me? Mr. Happy Papi, Mr. Happy Papi, Mr. Happy Papi. Yeah, what they calling me? Mr. Happy Papi, Mr. Happy Papi. Cause I ever happy. Yeah, stressful. No, 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 vex so no, 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 rest so no, 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 nothing can get to me. Fret for no, 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 regret for no, 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 upset for no, 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 nothing can get to me. Problems, I don't have no problems. Any issue that I face, I let the Almighty
Mind your funky business. Leave me alone. When you see me, leave me alone. Hey, mind your funky business. Mind your funky business. Just leave me alone. When you see me, leave me alone.
I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. Who me? I don't watch people, man. I'm looking for house and land. Who me? I don't watch people things. I's a queen. I have my own thing. And some of them just talk the most. Like they know it all. Ask them how they get their Gucci purse. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business. I go drink water and mind my business. Mind my business. Drink water and mind my business.
Good on and bend. Good on and bend. Jump on a stranger, wine on a friend. Good on and bend. Good on and bend. Jump on a stranger, wine on a friend. Good on. Wine and roll it. Twist your waist like twine and fold it. Bubble and roll it. Them girl, them not hot like you. Wine and roll it. Twist your waist like twine and fold it. Bubble and roll it. My girl, just show off yourself. Good on and bend. Good on and bend. Jump on a stranger, wine on a friend. Good on and bend. Good on and bend. Jump on a stranger, wine on a friend. Good on. Kick them shoes off. Down on the ground, knees bruise off. Bashment time, girl, you is a boss. Too hot, cool off. You broke this, too off. Girl, you're full of party sauce. On the IG, you always trend. Perfect, girl, you always 10. And you a model, me artist friend. And you a burn up the parties, them. So, girl, tick and burn. Tick and burn. Tick and burn. All right.
The vibes feel nice. It feels like vibes with Voicey. We outside now. I swear it's time to party. 2 bottles to myself. Don't need anything else. Time to play. My head lash up, 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 head. My head lash up, 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 head. Looking for a vibe. I come to get wild. I come here to walk my ways. Come to have a time. Free up and wine. Yeah, we line. Living drama free. No one could trouble me. We go mash up everything and anything. Yeah, we go shell it down and masquerade and ting. Yeah, we go mash up everything and anything. Yeah, we go shell it down and masquerade and ting.
Shut a Johnny Walker, now you get low. Shut a white Walker, now you get low. Shut a punch, now you get low. Shut a Hennessy, now you get low. Shut a white Walker, now you get low. Shut a Hennessy, now you get low. Open up again. Open up again.
I got tall overnight. How y'all doing? This is Lyma Dunbar and it is the people's chat room and this giant next to me, but you know your son getting taller than you.
Oh, yeah, you call me a giant and you say my son getting taller.
He is taller than you.
Yes.
You had to look up to Jordan.
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You should do.
You know what I do?
You should do.
You know what I do?
What you do?
Kick him in the back of his knee. Then he comes.
So he had to
half
buckle.
his height. So then he had to look up to me.
You're mean.
No. Or I tell him, hey, sit down so I can talk to you.
You are so mean.
No.
That's by any means necessary. Okay.
Right, exactly. It gets the job.
Oh, good. Happy Easter, y'all. How are you doing?
Yes, happy Easter
This
Saturday.
is the people. Easter Saturday? You mean Gloria Saturday?
Who?
Gloria Saturday. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday. Then
the
there's
same weekend.
Easter Monday.
Same weekend.
My Lord.
I'm sorry. I don't really.
You don't really what? Go to church?
No, I don't go to church.
I wasn't joking at you. I mean, I was laughing,
I
but
don't go to church.
I already knew the answer.
Church is in my
The
house.
church is in you.
Church is in
Yes,
my
the
house.
church is in you.
They say church is the location. The location is here. And the reason why I don't go to Easter is why is Easter changing every year?
Well, Well, you know, they have a nickname for people who go to church for only Easter and Christmas. They call them the E&C people.
Oh, really?
Easter, Christmas. That's the only
Christmas.
time that's good. That's the only time that the city inside of a church. So you should be proud of yourself. You're not one of them.
No, I don't only go for baby christenings.
How often is that?
Well, the amount of godchildren Michelle and I have.
Let me tell you something.
At least once a year.
It has been fun in the beginning, and then when you get a little bit older, you can't remember who half of them are. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
I know.
Oh, it's rough. But you know, when you're young, you're like 20-something years old. I have a lot of godsons. I sure do.
Okay.
I remember some of them. No, I remember all of them, actually. Okay. I sure do.
You sure do?
I do.
You remember them, just not their names.
I do remember their names.
Just not their names.
I sure do. I remember their names. There's Anthony, Kevon. There's also one who's a really famous soca singer. I'm not going to say his name. I got godsons. My nephew, Siobhan, he's my godson. Yeah. I don't have any goddaughters, though. Anyhow, we'll talk about that the next time. Thank you for tuning into the People's Chat Room. We are live on iTunes Radio. And you will be hearing the show in repeat on Soca Passion Radio this evening from 6 to 8. I should go ahead and say it?
Yes,
6 to 8.
6 to 8.
And tomorrow on Island Beach Radio from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. Let's see who we got. Island Fete.
Yes.
Good morning. My cousin Nicole Benjamin is checking us out.
You have to, you're going to Island? All-inclusive Fete?
Yeah, man.
Say yes.
I am going.
Island Fete on the May 28th.
May 28th?
May 28th.
Oh, that's Carnival weekend.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, I'm going. I've never been.
Never been?
No, I've never been.
Let me go now.
Yeah, man. You got to play, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Can I get a free ticket? Can I get like 2 comps?
No.
Why no?
Because I am playing.
What that had to do with it?
I am not the promoter.
Okay, promoter, can I get 2 comps, please? You're so full of shit, I tell you. Man, oh good Lord. He's so full of Oh my goodness.
Wait. Was there anything that I said wrong?
No, it wasn't wrong.
You
You just remind me of me sometimes because dang, I don't even think I'm that drastic. But then some people would say, yeah, like this woman, she shared some information. She's got this new website, travel website, and she shared the information with me last night on Messenger. And she wanted my opinion. I gave her my opinion. And she said, was like, I was mean. But then she said she had to dig through the comment to find the positive. It was in there. It was there.
But see why you have to layer all the bullshit on top of the
So
comments?
I was like, it's not drastic. I'm just being real. I mean, good grief. If you're putting something out there for consumers, you want me to be a consumer, so you should be able to take, whatever I'm saying, right?
What criticism?
Yeah, man. But it was good.
It was
good. It's a good site.
It was good criticism. Your
It
food
was
was
good.
nice, but it was cold.
Oh God, it was good criticism. Oh Lord, oh my God. Miss Michelle Allman, Miss Mia Allman.
How you doing, Mia?
She's saying hi. Oh my Lord, I ain't able with you now, boy. So you can see the show is being live streamed on Facebook, and we're also live streaming on our site. I can't say new anymore. Yeah, I could still say new. Because it hasn't even turned 3 months yet. ThePeoplesChatRoom.com, and we are also live streaming on our YouTube channel.
Ooh, you're fancy.
All right. Yeah, man, again there. What did I say, boy? What is this about?
Take your time.
Let me
I
tell
don't know
you.
where you're going, but take your time. Take your time.
Where horse reach, jackass does reach. Okay, let me just say that. So, okay, enough said. So it is Autism Awareness Month, and we've been blessed. We have a young man that will be our primary guest. He's going to be on the second hour of the show. He's an autism activist, Mr. Marcus Boyd. Michelle was the one that pointed us in his direction, Mia Allman. And we also have Mr. Brian Jordan. We're going to be talking to him. He's from Trinidad. He has a consulting agency, and they have this tournament that they're going to be doing with under 19, or I think under 18 boys, football, soccer, okay, in Trinidad and Tobago. And, of course, every other week we feature an artisan, or an artisan. It depends on how you want to enunciate it. from the cottage in Trinidad and Tobago, located in the Radisson Hotel. And today we're going to feature, he has a clothing line, Kiran Knight. So these are our guests today. Our contributor, Mr. Kevin Amoroso, he couldn't do the show today, but there's always next week.
Indeed.
When we will have Miss J.C. Lodge. She's going to be our guest. So you all need to tune in for that one. All right?
I am so looking
So in the meantime, in between time, you're running some music. Oh, wait. I know, I do it all the time. I just want to say thank you to our guest from last week, Mr. Leston Paul, arranger Leston Paul. That we're going to do a part 2 with him because that was a damn good interview and we couldn't finish it because there's just so much information, so much music. So we're going to see him towards the end of the year. He'll be back on the show in the meantime. Now you could do the thing. Sure. Okay. Let me do this thing. Lauren, you better wake up. I need a jet plane to take me non-stop.
I can't stay.
We gotta get him on the show.
I will. You know what it is? We need to do that. We need to start reaching out to some of these calypsonians who are still alive and breathing and performing and yeah.
But that's what I've been trying. Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I've been trying to do. You see, you wasn't really tuned into my vision. You see, but you tuned into my vision now
okay,
because we had a couple of them who've been on the show. We had Lord Relator on the show a month ago. Okay.
Yeah.
We had another one that was part of the whole, and I'm gonna remember his name just now, and he died. We had him on the show.
Kenny.
No, not Kenny.
Kenny.
Not Kenny. I'm gonna get his name just now. I almost said his number. No, not his number. His name just now. But he was part of Slinger Francisco's band back in the day. And for you who don't know, Slinger Francisco is who? The Mighty Sparrow. Okay, so we had Kenny. We had blacks on the show twice. And I was just telling Code just now, We did an interview with Blacks in 2010 for Miami Carnival at Maya, how you call it, Maya Temple? I'm saying it wrong.
Oh, yeah, no. Maya Temple.
Okay.
Maya
Because
Temple.
Roy Cape was the backing band that night, and you had Rita Jones who was singing with them. You also had Ronnie McIntosh. That fella who does sing, oh good, what's your name? Why you leave me? It's a chutney song. Radhika.
Oh.
Yeah, that was his big year.
Okay, yes.
And
Ooh,
and then we had
you
Blacks.
good,
So
not
I
good.
did the interview with Blacks, and I know, you see, I used to sing with Chandelier, those of you that don't know. So that's been my history, you know, as a singer in a band. So I knew Blacks. We interviewed him. We only had like maybe couple hundred views over the past 10 years. Now, because Blacks has died, everybody's hungry for everything Blacks. So the views went up to almost 5,000 views. It's like literally overnight, because people would just, and to me, that's an indication again of you don't miss something until you don't have it around you. Blacks has been there. You know, one of the chantwells for soca, one of the chantwells for the culture. People paid attention and some people didn't. But now he's gone. You're hungry for him. May his soul rest in peace. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm gonna get some Blacks. Oh God. You know, I like mashup. What could say? Play the thing now, man. Happy Easter. Thank you very much. Ban your belly.
Burn your belly. I'm just a stranger in a crowded place. Me and the cooler and we did. Hoping to find someone with a familiar face, so we could fit and celebrate. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to wine on a bumper. So let's be amazing, be amazing. When no care in the world, we get on land in here. I want you to jam on somebody now. Hold on somebody now. Keep them company. I want you to jam on somebody now. Hold on somebody now. Make them your family. Together, let me. Okay.
You see, even you are not getting into it. Okay?
Burn
your belly.
I'm just a stranger in a crowded place. Me and the cooler and we did. Hoping to find someone with a familiar face, so we could fit and celebrate. This is not the time to be alone. This is the time to wine on a bumper. So let's be amazing, be amazing. When no care in the world, we get on bad in here. I want you to jam on somebody now. Hold on somebody now. Keep them company. I want you to jam on somebody now. Hold on somebody now. Make them your family. Together, let me mash up the place and dun dun. Let me walk up the waist and dun dun. Together, let me mash up the place and dun dun. Let me walk up the waist and dun dun.
Thank you very much. I got me some Blacks.
Push back, baby. Push back on the bamboo. Push back, baby.
I know you hate this song.
We went from sweet
I know.
to this. Just like that. Just like that.
Push back, baby. Push back on the
Soundboy Ryan.
I tell you.
But you have to.
You have to what?
You have to encompass. You have to.
But I do.
Everything.
But I mean, that was a real.
Even me.
That was a real switch, you know, man.
Even me, because there's some songs that be like, no.
Let me say hi to Olade Banks. Hey, Mr. Andy King, I saw you had a birthday recently. So happy birthday to you, Andy, and to all that are celebrating their birthdays this weekend, this Easter weekend. Happy birthday to each and every one of you, okay? Olade, you have a new album coming. We're waiting on it. And let me take this opportunity while Code is just getting some songs to mash up the place right now. Listen, you have drunk or sober, mind your business. According to Blacks, ban your belly. On May 14th, we will be having a town hall meeting at the Junction Restaurant and Bar, because drunk or sober, mind your business. This is a tough election year. We have a lot of candidates coming on the ballot, so we're going to be having candidates from District 2, which is Sandra Fatmi. We've also going to be inviting her opponent. District 10, we're going to leave you all for another day because that district is packed. That's the district with Bracy, Maxwell Frost. However, we are going to invite Mr. Maxwell Frost to come in on the 15th, the 14th to talk. Who else, boy? The mayors, Mayor Deming and his 2 opponents. So we're trying to, and we want you, the public, to come on. It's going to be free. We will be doing our show live on location that day. We will have Chucky. And right after, we'll go straight into the town hall meeting.
I didn't get it in the memo.
What?
I didn't get it in the memo.
I told you that. So how you could say on the air, I didn't get a memo. I didn't get a memo. Whatever. You get a memo. You just can't remember. Anyhow, May 14th, see you at the junction. Our show is on the air, on location at 12 noon. And the town hall meeting starts immediately after at 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock, yeah.
2 o'clock? You sure?
Yeah, you know, I ain't sure.
You ain't too sure?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right, so let me do this thing. We're running.
Check. All of the guys them. Check. Guys them. Hey, preaching the guys them. Hey, I say yeah you. Hold your bumper so. Got everyone watching you. Yeah you. When you whine like that, make me catch a heart attack. Yeah you. Hold your bumper so. Got everyone watching you. Yeah you. When you whine like that, I just want to see you roll it for me. Roll it for me. Roll it for me. Roll it for me. Roll it. Show me you control it. I want you roll it for me. Roll it for me. Roll it for me. Roll it for me. Can roll it. Hey, show me you control it. Check. Hey, my girl, how you bad so? How you bumper moving like jello? My girl, how you clean so? Every man in here they want feel you. My girl, how you bad so? Yeah, you bumper top just like Rambo. When you know it's a damn show. All the man in here want to plan. I see you.
Baby, you're blinking bad. All the friend them stinking bad. Baby, you're blinking bad. Not call me the drinking god. Baby, you're
Hey, Jorge, how you doing? Keita. Hi.
send it out to your back. Push it out to your back. Your bumper big and sexy, so girl come put it on me. Push back, hey, I want
See?
you push back, yeah. Hey, I don't remember your number. I just wanna roll on your bumper.
Well, we can have more positive soca. Your bumper big and push back here. What the rat? Okay, enough said. You cracking up. I'm happy that you're so enthused.
Oh, I'm feeling so good today.
It seems so.
Prime, good afternoon. Good afternoon, Mr. Banks. Good afternoon.
Jorge, what go on, man? So while he's prepping for something else to push back your bumper. Let me just give a little highlight. What is autism disorder? Autism disorder is a serious developmental disorder that impairs the ability to communicate and interact. Autism spectrum disorder impacts the nervous system, and you have to have a medical diagnosis. You know, and some kids don't speak until our guest that's going to come on, he didn't start speaking till he was 10. You know, so I would say that when your child is born and you don't see their motor skills are really forming properly, please go get your child checked out to see exactly what may or may not be clicking, okay? So let me see. I mean, even as a clinician, I still got to read the damn thing, Common signs of autism: avoiding eye contact, delayed speech and communication skills, reliance on rules and routines, being upset by relatively minor changes, unexpected reactions to sounds, tastes, sights, touch, and smell. So it affects their sensory, okay? Yeah. So our 5 senses that may seem normal to us, it's kind of like dysregulatory with them, okay? Difficulty understanding other people's emotions. I mean, they don't understand simple things like laughter or they may look at you like, okay, what is going on? You know, they don't understand simple things that we take for granted.
I am not to say I don't have it, but I know someone very, very close who is, and what we're learning to do, we're learning sign language to help communicate.
Help communicate, and everyone that is autistic, they have a special talent. Some of that talent may be obvious to you. Sometimes you gotta really, really assess.
Yeah.
You know, some of them are a whiz at math, music. Our guest that's coming on, he's a whiz at music because he was nominated. You know, in the nomination process,
Right.
was nominated 7 times for a Grammy. He hasn't won yet, but one day he will.
You're
Okay.
absolutely-
And he's got multiple nominations up the wazoo, including he did a short movie that I know is a chronicle of his life, and we'll talk to him when he comes on. You know,
Looking forward to that. Definitely.
I'm looking forward to it too. And again, I gotta give props where props is due. I didn't know about Marcus. Mia Allman is the one that turned me on to him. So thanks, Michelle. Thank you.
Indeed,
You know.
indeed.
So let's play some more music as we get ready for who coming first? No, Marcus is on the second hour.
This is like an hour.
Kiran, I think.
I think you're on. Yeah.
Kiran Knight, who is an artisan from the cottage in Trinidad and Tobago. We'll be talking to him about 1:45. Something like that.
Mic check, mic love, una dos. Well, let me see you now dance. Come on, dance. Let me see you now dance. Come on, dance. Let me see you now. Kudum.
Oh, brand new.
From the crown of your head to the soul.
It's a VR artist, and his name is Mike Love.
Question if I dance with you, what you dance
Can we
with
get him on the show? Something other than a Trini and a Jamaican.
I know, right? We have to. I know. We're guilty. We're guilty.
una dos. Well, let me see you now dance. Come on, dance. Let me see you now dance. Come on, dance. Let me see you now. Kudum. Come on. Yeah, you're pretty from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet. Question if I dance with you, would you dance with me? Now give me a little wine, pretty girl, you know what to do. When I say go down, I want you go down on the ground with me too. Yeah. Wine up, right there. Give it to me, girl, give it to me. Wine up, right there. Wine up your body for me, baby. Wine up, right there. I love it when you wine for me, baby. Wine up, right there. Stop. Every girl in the dance, take a seat. Pull up, check, pull up, take a seat. Na.
So we're scheduling Nati Ramuta. We got our guest list for the next couple weeks off the chain. And Nati Ramuta, you know, he's got new music. Did I forward it to you, or
Yes, you
did they
did.
send it to you?
I got it.
Okay, the party.
Yes.
But you know which one I like? There was one that he did maybe sometime last year. I like that one. That one got Vibe Boy. Anyhow, the Claremont Jerk Festival is going to be on June 4th. And we got Natty to be the headliner, because you know what? And fight with me on this. I know you're multitasking, but you could respond. Do you think that sometimes we take for granted the artists that we know? Natty is one of them.
Nati's one of them.
You know, it's like they're right in your front yard.
Yeah, we have instant access to him.
Yeah, and I think we take him for granted
But one thing,
sometimes.
I'll get ding on this, but I'm a grown man. I may take his music for granted, but not his cooking. Oh my God.
I didn't see that one coming.
Oh God, he treated Chinese food and he fried wontons. Oh, not for granted. Oh.
I didn't see that one. Lord have mercy. I didn't see that one coming. Oh my God! So you know you need to back that up with playing the party. So I'm going to challenge you to pull it up so we can play it.
I have to sit down.
Oh Lord, I really I didn't see that one. So he's being managed by Mr. Alan Gopi, and I got the list of who's in the stable for Alan Gopi, and he's got some fantastic artists that he's managing. So, hey, Hendy, how you doing, darling? That's my buddy. We went to school together. Say it. He's up in Toronto.
You from South?
He's from South. I went to school with all the South people.
It's only had 2 schools in South. Oh God, I had.
All the South people.
You know,
so I'm pulling up.
People will be vexing me when they see me.
Oh,
They're gonna be vexing me when they see me. Oh my God.
So guess who called me recently? You'll never believe it.
No, I won't.
Callie.
Who?
Carl Jacob.
Oh, how you doing?
Okay, so he's doing fine. So this is the list of all the artists in Alan's stable, and I say that, but that's how we term it. Okay, Master Salim, Dubraj Persad, Nigel Gobin, Anthony Batson, Savita Singh, Renuka Mahabir, Hemlata Daniel, Amit Segram, Brian Mohan, Nishad Mehru, Nival Chatilal, Cherish Ragunanan, Daddy Chinese, Bonti Singh, Vanita Willie, Jumo Primo. Did I say it right?
You was getting some good props. I said, but no, all that curry you take, it was good. No, props, no disrespect.
I was doing good, right?
Good.
Until I got to Jumo Primo.
Yes, no disrespect. I do apologize. No disrespect. I do apologize.
Okay, you're gonna recognize these now. Sonia Singh, Olatunji, Preeti, and Swapi. And of course, Nati Ramutar.
Yes.
Yeah. So we go have Nati on the 18th of June.
So, Mr. Jackson said he's in Vancouver.
He's in Vancouver. Okay, Hendy, I'd as always say Toronto, and then it does always correct me. So you're in Vancouver.
But at least you know you're from South.
But I can't get that messed up. But I gotta recognize and treat my South people right. Because according to that fella sister, to black sister, we South people, we know what happens, where to go after Grand Bazaar.
Right.
Tongue people don't know jack. Anything before Karani, well, she at least get them Grand Bazaar.
She ain't even going that
far. No, I'm going to give them a little bit more.
You're going a little further.
Karani River. Anything past Karani River, tongue people don't know
nothing about.
They don't know. Okay, but South people, we know everything. Come on now.
All in our Marcos?
We what?
Oh God. Let me, you know what? I'm gonna get myself in so much trouble today. So much trouble.
What else? Well, yeah, I will admit that there have been some Saturdays when you're kind of quiet, but today I don't know what something in the water.
Something in the water, boy. Yeah, no, you know, I had tea and peanut butter and bread for breakfast, so you know I in a mood today.
Tea, peanut butter, and bread.
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
That's normal. No.
No, well, you know, that's what I said.
Is it peanut butter?
It's the peanut butter.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It's the peanut butter.
Okay, I'm gonna leave that one. Leave that one alone. I ain't gonna touch that one.
No problem. You know what? Let me go on before.
Let it down, music, because you'll put yourself in trouble.
Brand new Nati Ramata.
The party starts already, so call everybody. I live in my life happy, I don't have no worries. It's rum until the morning come. I just wanna have some fun until the morning come. I just wanna have some fun. The party starts already. Just call everybody. I live in my life happy, I until the morning. The party starts already, so call everybody. I live in my life happy, I don't have no worries, it's wrong. Until the morning come, I just wanna have some fun. Until the morning come, I just wanna have some fun. The party starts already, just call everybody. I live in my life happy, I don't have no worries, it's rum. Until the morning come, I just wanna have some fun. Until the morning come, I just wanna have some fun. So put your glass in the air.
I gotta turn the bulb.
Yes.
Come and take a drink with me. So put your glass in the air. Live your life with no fear. Live life stress.
Brand new Nati Ramuta.
No more worries, no struggles. Live your life today. Take a drink, enjoy your stress away. Even if it's with neighbors or a family from afar is wrong. Until the morning come, I just wanna have some fun. Until the morning come, I just wanna have some fun. The party starts already, just call everybody.
Okay. So if your child is displaying a symptom called, we call it echolalia, not we. Clinically, it's called echolalia. And that should be self-explanatory, where you say something, they repeat it, and they repeat it, and they repeat it. And they're not kidding around. That is also a symptom of autism. And we look at it as there are 3 levels. There's low functioning, moderate functioning, and high functioning. Low functioning, they cannot speak at all. They will become adults and you will have to take care of them for the rest of their lives. Okay? Then there's moderate functioning, where there's certain skills and certain skill sets they can learn. It's going to be a little bit difficult, but they can learn it. And then there's a high functioning where, well, shoot, that speaks for itself. They are, I don't want to use the word normal, but I'm going to say it. They're almost normal. I can't use.
I know.
I mean,
you're trying to be. You know, but I think we get the gist of where you're going or what you're trying to explain.
You know, but the fascinating thing with all autistic kids and adults, there's always something some skill that they are just phenomenal at. You know. So if you have a child that's autistic, cherish them and just continue to be there for them and support them. That's all they need is support and love, continued love. You know who I point out to a lot of people that they don't know? His character is autistic. You've watched Law and Order, right? No.
I know of it, but I don't watch it.
Okay, there are many different of Law and Order. There's one where it's Law and Order, Criminal Intent, where there's the blonde girl, the blonde lady with short cropped hair, and then there's the big guy. I think he was in Men in Black 1 or 2 or something like that as an alien. Anyhow, his character is autistic. It's
autistic, okay.
Yeah. There's a show right now called The Good Doctor. He's autistic.
Yes.
On Criminal Minds, I forget what his name is, but he was one of the behavior analysts. He's autistic.
Okay.
All of us, each and every one of us, including you and me, we have a certain percentage of autism in us. Even though it might be very, very small, like probably 1%, but it's in every one of us. Trust and believe that.
If you ask my wife, she's going to say that a little higher than me.
Oh God, hey, you know.
If she'll be like, some of the garbage she does do,
You gonna get in trouble today. I see it coming.
I know.
I see it.
I see it in my future.
I see it coming. So I didn't want to say anything about the slap. There's the last week for the slap.
What is that?
The slap.
Yeah, no, that long gone, not long
Oh
gone.
God,
That long
I can't just mention one thing body slap.
What is it to mention about the slap? Okay.
That I don't like the girl, but
But you mentioned that last week.
I didn't mention that. You
Yes, you
sure?
did. You mentioned, yes, trust and believe. You mentioned that last week.
Yeah, because you
You made-
muted
you
me.
made a
You
point.
muted me.
You made a
You
point.
muted me.
You made a
Okay,
point.
whatever. Play some music.
You
Dang
made
it,
a
diggity.
point.
Whatever.
They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me do me thing. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me spread me wing. They want to see me do me thing. They want to see me spread me wing. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me do me thing. Yes, long time they want to see me. It's all them thing they want to give me, and all them style I go bring it. I go start the back and boy, them calling me name. That's the price I pay for this fame. Let them know I still run the game. I'm the king of Bacchanal. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me do me thing. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me spread me wing. They want to see me do me thing. They want to see me spread me wing. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me do me thing. 'Cause they want to know when I jam in the band. They want to see me, they want to know when I raise in the air. They want to see me, they want to see me do me thing. They want to see me spread me wing. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me do me thing. In front and center, all them bumpers surrender, and I not taking no prisoner. Now we start with carnival. I when you walk up the thing like so, I when I take off my shirt and show. You know we ready to get some bad work. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see me do me thing. They want to see me, they want to see me, they want to see
Okay.
me spread me wing.
Let me just let y'all know we also had Lord Nelson on the show, Papa. Okay, so we gotta. I like the fact that we're on the same page now, and you see where I am, when I schedule some of these old masters to come on the show, because we've got to learn from them. You know, just like how wire bending and all of that could be a dying art if you don't pass it on.
Ah.
You gotta pass on, calypso, not necessarily soca, but calypso, where they came from, because people like Kerwin Dubois and all of that, they're standing on the backs and the shoulders of giants like Lord Nelson. Because this song here is with Lord Nelson and Kes,
Kes, yeah.
right? So anyhow, go to our YouTube channel. You could pull up the interview with Lord Nelson. You could pull up the interview with Pressure Buspipe. Who else, boy? Vaughn. Just go to the YouTube channel. We got enough nuggets over there. Yeah. And you could subscribe too. Cool.
So Mia mentioned Spencer from Criminal Minds. He
Yes.
was, and now that I am thinking, I used to watch Criminal Minds.
So you could see it
I
now,
could
right?
see it. I could see it. Yes, I see it.
So
Okay.
I'm telling you, they are geniuses, man. Total geniuses.
Maybe that's what I love math.
You know what I mean?
I love math.
So
math.
you're
I hated
autistic?
English. I just say we all have I don't listen.
I'm messing with you. Oh, shit. Play some music. You gonna get in trouble.
Productions.
Things gon' get better. Wouldn't last forever. No, no. Oh, things gon' get better. Wouldn't last forever. No, no. Oh, things gon' get better. Hitting go last, hitting go last, hitting go last. But in the meantime, no better days are coming, coming. Change your ways. Don't let this moment pass you by and remain the same. Better
rhythm, everything with the rhythm. So take a bounce to the rhythm, jump to the rhythm, every vibes to the rhythm, fight to the rhythm, we go pump to the rhythm, drink to the rhythm, everything to the rhythm. The backyard jam. We go tingy licky, tingy licky, tingy licky. This right vibes and we beat and I am right here ready.
Yeah, jam.
Mr. Jordan, can you please turn on your camera? Can you hear us?
You should be able to hear us, Brian.
Brian, can you
let
hear
us
us?
see you now.
Brian?
Yes, hold on. I'm putting
You got
myself
too much going on, you
there.
know.
Yeah, you sound like you have a lot going on.
Yes, I have a lot happening. How are you doing?
I good. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good. Just coming off the coaching field.
Okay, so before we talk about the football, tell us, because I haven't talked to you in a hot minute, straight up. So
I know.
Bring me
I
up to
know.
speed with everything that you did today, and then we'll backtrack a little bit.
No problem. So I woke up this morning, had a nice bake and cheese with some hot Milo.
Milo!
and got onto the training pitch with the youngsters in my area because we came back to the country after living, as you know, close to 30 years in America. And we came back to give back to the youngsters, you know. So I spent the morning with those young folks in the San Fernando area who are trying to be the next Russell Latapy and the next Dwight York, and trying to help them to, you know, realize their dreams on the football field.
Okay, so
Right?
the consultation firm that you and your wife run
Yes.
is upper level consultation.
Next Level Consulting Limited.
How long has Next Level Consulting Limited been around?
Right. So we have been around since we came back from the US. So that company, you may or may not know, when I was in Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, I used to work for a company called Xerox.
No, I didn't know that.
Kind of big company. But that company would have prepared me to come back and start up my own security company here in Trinidad, which is what has allowed us to be able to say to youngsters, hey, let's support you, let's sponsor you, let's sponsor this tournament. Alongside some of the other really good sponsors we have, like the National Lotteries Control Board and National Energy Corporation of Trinidad and Tobago. There's a company from there. I mean, there's a New York company, a restaurant, very good friend of mine, Soko Restaurant. I big up them because they, you know, they also realize the need for youngsters to get some help and a helping hand. So, you know, we have a bunch of really good people. My wife, a lady by the name of Miss Sandra Pompey from Gasparilla, she's been coaching 30 odd years, helping. And so, you know, it's not just about the company. It's also about how we could try to help the next generation.
So let me ask you this question. It's nice that you're giving back because not a lot of people do. What kind of was the motivation for you and Jermaine? That's your wife's name, right?
Yes.
What was the motivation for you and Jermaine to say, you know what, we got to do this. We have to do this. It's time for us to go back home and, you know.
Yeah. Good question. We were always, as you know, in the culture thing.
Yes.
We were always into, you know, carnival. We had a mass band in DC. That mass band used to travel to New York, Miami, and so on. We were always coming back and forth to Trinidad. Jermaine was coming mostly for carnival. I was coming mostly for BOYD. So we always, you know, because I'm a point boy. Yeah? Let me make sure I put that out there. Point forward did massive.
Well, listen.
Okay,
wait. Before, you know, he said me because you know exactly what I'm going to talk about. We hearing an interruption. I don't know if it's on the phone. It's got to be on the phone.
The wind, yeah.
The wind, okay.
Here's something.
Yeah.
I think it's because I decided as I ran upstairs to sit in the gallery and you get in a little breeze.
Oh, okay.
I think that might be it. Let me do a little bit of shading to help.
All right, I appreciate that. So we South people, we got it going on. But it's, because I was born in La Brea. So so you just a little bit further down the street.
Yeah,
okay?
you my neighbor.
Yeah, man. But it's nice that you guys decided to give back because I think that our young people, we need an anchor. We need anchors, not just one, but anchors. And when you and your wife and others like you guys can do that, okay, we give hats off. So let's get to why I reached out to you. Because I know, I hear the dog in the background. It's not a patong though.
No, it's a very hybrid dog, eh?
Like what?
Rottweiler.
Okay. Do rots bark?
That
That
one does.
one does.
This one. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
He's seen somebody passing down the street that he don't know and he don't
That's
like.
exactly what happened.
So I know that you guys, there's an under 19 community invitational football tournament. Okay.
Yes.
Have you all, because this article came out, I think, a month or two ago. Are we getting
Absolutely.
ready to do that? What a preparation so
Yes.
far.
This interview is very timely because we are kicking off next weekend, Sunday the 24th.
Okay.
I got a call from someone on vacation from Washington yesterday. She's bringing her family from Arima to come to the game.
Oh,
Right?
Uh-huh.
So we have teams from all over Trinidad and Tobago, 16
my
teams,
gosh,
12
look
from
at
Trinidad,
that.
4 from Tobago.
Okay.
And so we're kicking off at Atobolan Stadium on Sunday,
So-
doubleheader.
So
So yeah,
how much of a big deal is this?
it's huge. It's huge. I mean, we don't have a lot of developmental programs for young footballers in this country, and that's one of the reasons we did this. Because I would have spent 6 years coaching in the SSFL, so that was one of the things when I came back. As much as we were running the company, like I told you, we wanted to give back. So we were coaching in youth academies. And I also was able to coach at St. Benedict's College and also at Presentation College, San Fernando. And those opportunities allowed for us to understand, well, wait a minute, after school football is over, there's that whole window between basically Christmas and Carnival where nobody is doing much at all. And so we said, hey, these kids could probably use that opportunity to develop themselves and get out there and showcase and, have a platform to bigger and better things.
Yes,
So
because
that's what we're doing.
not everybody has the opportunity or will get the opportunity to travel abroad and
Correct.
go and being picked up by some big name college somewhere and fine-tune the
Correct.
skills. So it's and we've got so much talent in Trinidad and Tobago.
Absolutely so.
Sports, music, it's like a mining field. You know what I mean?
Lyma, let me say this to you. We have a concurrent contest. It's called a TikTok Trini-Good versus Bago Good talent contest running alongside the football because, music is at the core, my thing.
Yes.
And so we want to find the next young talent as well, not just on the football field, but also musically. So we actually have this contest where we're taking, I know you heard about Trinidad.
Yes.
We're taking the Trinidad rhythm and turning it into something positive and clean. And so folks can win a contract that I will be signing them to just to become another recording superstar. So we're doing both. We're doing the football on the field, and while they're off the field, these folks are trying to sing on TikTok to win this contest and get a recording contract.
So here's what we're going to do. And Code already give me the green light on this because he's now hearing it just like I am. But this is what we want to do. When you have picked the winner and that music or that song has been completed, produced and everything, send it to us and we will play it.
Absolutely.
And we will also interview the winner. Right?
That's
Code?
right.
Because we have to support our youngsters.
I want to thank you for that. And also know to your people listening, I'm thankful that you are doing what you're doing. Because what you're doing is something that more people need to do as well.
Boy, they ain't going to miss me till I go. Let me tell you, when you see I leave this plane of existence in about 60 years, that's when they're going to miss me. That's when they're going to miss me.
All of us,
All of us. It's a
but
Caribbean
keep in mind,
thing.
We're on Flow Sports. So if you have Flow Sports up there, either on social media or whatever, you'll see the games.
All right. Okay, so this is what. If you could just text me that, so that way when I've edited the show, I will put it in there as far as because we live streaming on Facebook and the website as well as the YouTube channel. But the show is live on iTunes Radio and it will be rebroadcasted later on today and tomorrow on Soca Passion and also on Island Beat Radio. So there's so many opportunities for me to, stick that information in there so that
I
people
really
can
appreciate
see it,
that.
all right?
Thank you so much.
And I appreciate you. Okay, and
I want to say one more thing, Lyma. The wife made sure I had to tell you, we are starting an NGO. So, in your terms, it's non-profit. It's called the Next Level Foundation, so that we can accept support from any quarter to help these young people. It shouldn't just be that we rely on corporate Trinidad, who many of whom are, crying about COVID and, these things, which are real. We should be able to say, hey, let us be able to accept tax-free donations on behalf of folks who are caring about, our young footballers and so on.
Can you send me that information in Messenger?
I sure will.
And then when it's time, we will schedule another interview and you
Absolutely
and
so.
Jermaine can come on and talk, all right?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Thank you so much, Brian. All right.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. You
God
take
bless
care.
you.
God
And
bless you.
Continue the vibe and the music.
Yeah, man, every time.
Appreciate it.
We'll do. Bye-bye.
I could read.
Lichas.
All right.
Bye-bye, Brian.
Bye-bye. Thank you.
You're welcome. Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. So that tournament is next weekend. 4 teams from Tobago, 4 teams from Trinidad. Please, if you're in Trinidad next weekend, whether you're visiting or you're living there, please find this, attend, and support our young people. They need it because you guys know, not just in Trinidad, the talent in the youth, dang. It doesn't matter if it's Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, Grenada, Guyana, the talented youth we have out there is wicked. So let's play some music while we get ready for our designer, Artisan KIRAN night.
This is Miles the Breeze alongside Tristan John. This one's for the ladies.
Hey, hey, hey.
What you doing? Where you at? You got plans? Don't say that. I'm sipping wine in a room. I look too good to be alone. My house clean, my pool warm. I'm shaved. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? Yeah, playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from my heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms,
I'ma leave the door open. I'ma leave the door open, open.
that you feel the way I feel, and you want me like I want you tonight, baby. Tell me that you're coming through. Oh, baby.
Mr. KIRAN Knight.
Morning.
No, it's not morning.
Hi,
It's
good
afternoon.
afternoon.
Sorry.
Good afternoon, KIRAN. How are you?
I'm okay, very happy.
Okay, well, thank you for being a part of the People Chat Room today as part of the Artisan, the Cottage. Am I saying it right? Cottage Artisan,
Yes.
or Artisan Cottage. Which was first, the artisan part or the cottage part? Miss Erica, please forgive me. It's been a long,
The
long
Cottage
day.
Artisan.
The Cottage Artisan, located in Radisson. The only reason why we tell people Radisson, because typically I would think Radisson should be paying us for using the word Radisson. The only reason why we put that out there is because that's the only way, or I think an easy way for people to find you guys. Right? So I know you're a designer. She sent me some of your photos. So, young man, how long have you been designing clothing? And because I noticed that with the hoodies that she sent, or some of the wear that she sent, the pockets and the hoodies all went together. So like if the main body was black, the hoodie was in a leopard stripe or something like that. And everything was so totally color coordinated. How long have you been designing?
All right, so thank you all for having me today, and thanks for all you viewing.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
how long am I a designer? It's about 20 years.
Okay, 20 years. And I mean, what led to you choosing designing as opposed to, any other, craft or anything? Why designing?
Well, I'm going to give you a long story short.
Okay.
I love electronics, right?
Mhm.
And when I came out from Mount Hope Junior Sec, my mom, I did this 14 plus exam and I passed for RIMA comprehensive.
Okay.
And my mom didn't wanted me going to that school. That school at the time had a lot of violence and thing. Now, I know the school cool down.
Since then.
Everything good now. So shout out to the school, Lyma Comprehensive. So she got a chance to me in Bartaya Senior Comprehensive. And when I went there, right, and I asked to do electronics, they said the electronics class is full. So I asked what other subjects it have. It was music, agriculture, and tailoring. And I said, Mom, you know what? It's just 2 years I'll be here for. I will learn to sew a hole in my pants, and that will be it. I just need 2 years. I will learn something, and when I come out, I will do electronics. Well, my.
That was it, right?
That totally changed when I end up seeing how these teachers operated. They pushed me, and, they made me love the trade, and I fell in love with it. But since I was small, I always liked fashion. I always like to look different, right? So probably God directed me into this channel, and it was simple. That evening, I wanted to go to school bazaar, and I asked the teacher to sew a bomber jacket for me to go to the dance. And she was like, if you sacrifice your lunch and your break time, I will help you do it. And after that
was it.
Big up to Miss Martian and Mr. Griffith, aka Fox. Everybody know him as Fox from Bartaya Comprehensive. He's passed we know, but still shout out to him. And after that day I showed that jacket, that was it. I never turned back after that. I forget about electronics, everything. Yeah, wow. Straight tailoring, straight designing, straight sewing, everything.
So what textures do you like working with in particular? I mean, and who would you say is someone that you admire as far as designing? And how, I got so many questions. So let's start with the first one. What textures do you like working with as far as cloth, materials? Thank you.
Cloth-wise. I like working with fleece a lot. When you look at my brand, you see fleece. You see prints, right? And leatherette. Most of my designs have leatherette slipped into them. Look, we have gold leatherette here, and look on the hoodie here, and the print, is a glittering sign here. So,
gotta put my glasses
is one
on.
of the materials.
Okay, I see. Go ahead.
Right, yes. Leatherette, denims, and suiting. I do some suits myself, but I really love to work with fleece most of the times. Okay,
now, I know you've been sewing now for about 20 years. I know you like working with fleeces, which of course would be the reason why you do a whole lot of hoodies and stuff like that, because I saw some of the clothing that she sent as far as the photos are concerned. And I'm sure you got a whole lot of clients, right? You got a clientele. That's good. Have you ever done like a show or shows, or do you have like an annual show that you do at least once a year where you feature some of your clothing?
Well, I'm glad you asked that question, because I have been in a lot of shows, but I haven't personally do my own fashion show the way I wanted it to be done. And this year, 2022, I'm glad Miss Erica is going to hear this news too as well, that either June or August, right now we just brainstorming everything. I'm going to do my own personal fashion show.
Oh, nice.
Where I'm launching the 2022 line and some of the KIRAN case, some of the collections from previous, because some of the collections from previously, some people still order them.
And your brand is KIRAN Night or KK?
The name of the brand is KIRAN K Clothing.
KIRAN K Clothing. Okay. So
yes,
you'll be.
But I have been in a lot of fashion shows. I have went to Barbados. I have done Red Runway locally in Trinidad here. Shows with gosh, I can't try to remember, Christopher Nathan. A lot of different shows. A lot, plenty with Fashion TT. I'm in a Fashion TT lookbook. Fashion shows with Fashion TT, fashion shows with Stride,
Question.
A lot of these shows.
Question. Do you think that having your own section in a mass band is a good way for you to showcase your designs?
Yes, I think that's a great thing, yes.
Have you ever thought about doing that?
Yes, I did. I did thought about it, and, unfortunately, COVID came.
Okay, so COVID came and COVID is always going to be here. It ain't going away. So I don't want anybody to be deluded by COVID is going to go away. It's always going to be here in some form or fashion. So I would encourage you because, and the reason why I say that is because Carnival is a big deal. All right? Is it not?
Yeah.
So I would
Yes.
encourage you. Do you have any contacts with any of the big name bands like Yuma or any one of them?
No, I have no contacts with them. But,
No contacts.
you know, could always go and knock on their
We
doors.
go.
and-
The DJ saying we go find some.
Right, yes, DJ. Yes, Mr. Kodia. Yes, I like that.
Because I think that is one opportunity that would put you out there, you know? So let's see if we could. I don't have any contacts, but he said we go find some, so we go find some. All right? And you do your own
Yes.
section. You don't have to do a band, just a section. That's all you need. That's all you need, all right? So do you have anything that you could show? Now, here's the thing. We have the live stream that's going on, but the radio audience is by far the larger audience, okay? So if you want to show us some of your designs, and either you or I will do our best to describe it so that the listening audience can hear what it sounds like, okay?
The audience could go to YouTube.
That's true.
Okay.
Go to the website now if
They
want
can't
to
hear
see-
you.
I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I apologize. The listening audience, if you want to see the collection that this gentleman is showing right now, you can go to our website at thepeopleschatroom.com or go to our YouTube page, which we are live, and you can see what this gentleman is showcasing us right now.
And also we're on Facebook too. So let me see if I could describe, okay? So what Kiran is showing us right now is like it's a you would call it a tunic? You would call it a tunic, Kiran?
A leopard print hoodie.
A leopard print hoodie. So the body itself and the sleeves are black. And the hoodie part or the hood is leopard print. And also there's a pouch for your hands in the middle. That's leopard print also. There you go. And then he's got his logo, KK, chest left. Yeah, your left chest. Okay, I like that. And that was the one that I saw on the model that she sent me the photo of. Okay, what we got again? We have got, wait, that's a dress? Kind of. Yes,
Yes,
wait.
a hoodie dress.
She sent me that too. So it's a dress. So obviously, I was about to say obviously it's for women, but these days it could be for guys too.
Behave yourself. Behave.
I'm just being real, okay? These days,
No, these are still ladies.
yeah, but I'm telling you, there will be a guy that will want to put himself in there. Anyhow, it is blue. What shade of blue is that you would call that?
Is that like a royal blue?
No, that's not royal blue.
This is royal blue. Royal blue.
That's royal blue?
I the man who know my colors.
Okay, all right. Royal blue. And the hood is like a patch, is like polka dot blue and white. Did I? Okay.
nice, that's
And then
nice.
the KK or Kiran K is in the middle. Well,
Yes,
that's
it is
the
same
stomach
print as
area.
the, inside the hoodie.
Yeah, inside the hoodie.
Yes.
All right. And
Yeah.
I think if I remember on the model, this would fit an average woman just above their knee. An average height woman, just above their knee. Yeah. And I'm
But
seeing.
we have two kinds of it.
Okay, you got two
And
types
it
of.
comes with a face mask.
Oh, look at that. All right now. Fashion. I like that. I like that.
Fashion
Yes,
and,
it comes with a face mask
It
and
comes-
matching earrings.
Okay. And what? Oh, a matching
A
earring.
face mask and matching earrings.
Okay, earrings and a face mask. I like that.
I like
Yeah,
that.
and it's
I do.
matching. It's
I do.
matching.
I do.
It's
I do.
matching.
I do too.
Now I am seeing something on to your shoulder left. Yes, that.
Look at your macro and everything in the background.
But it's right there.
what
It's
you-
right there. I could see it. It's right there. So our audience, if you're looking at this on
Like this, I
on the
love
live
this.
stream on Facebook or YouTube or on our website, thepeopleschatroom.com, feast your eyes because this is some good stuff. One of the things that I really admire about the Artisan Cottage is that all you guys, whether it's ceramics or leather goods or self-care products, and in this case today we have Kiran. Y'all are really good.
It's amazing.
Y'all
That's
are really
amazing.
good.
Thank you.
So you know what I like about this? This is like okay, how to describe this, boy? It's like when you have like a sweatpants and a sweat top. To me, this is what pops into my head.
Okay.
Code, you gonna look good in that, boy.
Not in Trinidad. I could be
No,
sweating.
not in Trinidad, but and the colors that we're looking at is
I love it.
What is that? That's like a black and white, right? On gray, black and white on
This
gray.
is like a gray.
Yes. I
Ash
like
gray.
it. Ash gray.
Okay, so I am colorblind.
You colorblind?
Because I'm seeing black and white. You telling me gray.
What?
That's not black and white? The hoodie is not
No,
black
this
and
is
white?
gray.
It's gray.
And the print is
Damn.
blue and yellow. Let me see if I can bring it closer. And you see the leatherette slipped in right here?
Oh, yes.
To give it that extra design, that
Alright.
look, that
Okay,
designer finish.
so what I need to ask is how much do these items
No.
cost?
No.
I want to know.
No. Don't ask the money business. If you want it, you buy it.
Okay, all right.
If you want it, you buy
Okay,
it.
What sizes do we have? But wait a second. Is it one of a kind? That's the only one of its kind?
No, this is mass produced, but
Mass
we
produced.
also have customers who also have special designs and one of a kind designs.
So what size is this one here? Is this a large?
This one is a small,
That's a
but
small?
they do come in small, large, medium, and XL.
Okay.
Even double XL too.
Okay, I see. It's nice that you're catering for all sizes because people come in all different sizes. Kiran, you're really good.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm seeing something on your shoulder right.
Yes.
Right
this
behind you.
Yes, this is the shirt. There's
Okay.
one of the tribal print shirts. Oh, look, we have a short sleeve on it here.
Oh.
Yes.
And Kiran K.
We need your website. We need all your information. We need all of your information.
I like
Tribal
that.
print here.
So
And you see the tribal print into the
into the oh yes. If
into
you hadn't
the,
pointed it out, I
call
would
this
not have
applique.
noticed. Yes. Yes. So Kiran, because we gotta go just now, we gotta make room for our next guest. Are you located in Barataria as well as at the cottage?
Yeah, no, yes, in the cottage, and I am located in Borneo.
Bonnet, where's that?
Borneo Gardens in Aruka.
Oh, Aruka. I'm thinking Tobago. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why.
She going home. Don't worry. She going home in a couple of weeks. She'll get a fit.
Yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks because I'm heading down. But I like what I see. We got to make room for our next guest. And as with all the artisans, you're welcome to return once we do the full rotation of all the artisans. But Miss Erica, text me you have a website, right?
I need all the information. Your website and
Yes,
your
I
social
do.
media.
Tell her to text me your website on the WhatsApp so I could put it into the edits. Okay, so that way people could go online and see what you have as well as go pay you a visit either in Bonnet or at the cottage in Port of Spain, Ricing Road, Port of Spain. Okay? You guys are so talented.
Yeah, and I just want to slip in this before we go. I just want to thank Miss Erica also, and I want to thank some of the artists that wear my clothing. Marshall Montano, Luciano.
Fix that phone, man. Marshall Montano.
Yes, Marshall Montano as well, one of my pieces. A really, really nice one. That one was represented for Trinidad. It's black and red leatherette. And we put the flag on the right hand
That's
side.
nice.
If you go onto the page, you'll see all the lovely things we have done.
You mentioned another artist too. Was it Luciano, you said?
International reggae superstar Luciano.
Yeah, your material.
Yes, I want to thank Luciano so much too.
Yeah. So.
And Chromatics. That is a local rapper. Right? Apart from many others, there's a lot. So it's a very nice brand. I hope you all could go on to it, purchase the website. You'll use Miss Erica website, right? Because my website, I'm still working on it. There's a lot of work.
Well, everybody that comes on the show is going through the cottage, so continuity is important, and I really do appreciate the quality of artisans that Miss Erica that you're sharing with us, because Kiran is another one of the good stuff that you're sending. So Kiran, we gotta go, but we will direct people again to get your information and the clothing from the cottage. Your website isn't ready just yet, but I'm sure when it's ready, we'll get that information. And please, if you live in Trinidad, check out the Cottage Artisan Boutique at the Radisson Hotel on Ryson Road in Port of Spain. Please support the community. The community, we need one another. So thank you for being a guest on the show, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thank you so much, Miss Dunbar and
You're
DJ
welcome.
Code Red. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, Miss
Right.
Erica. Bye, Kiran.
Yes, Miss Erica, come and shake.
Come
and shake
quick,
this.
She does always stay off camera and wave. Bye-bye.
Thanks for having me again. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
welcome.
Bye, Kiran. Kiran K. Yes.
That was amazing.
The Artisan Cottage Boutique, Ryson Road in Trinidad and Tobago. Please, guys, we need to take care of our community. Please, I'm begging you. Please. So we'll play some music while we get ready for our last guest, Mr. Marcus Boyd, our autism activist. Yes.
If Jah is by my side, I won't hide. No, I won't hide. Bum, this a junior. Bum, this a junior. Bum, this a junior. If Jah
He's standing by my side. Why should I be afraid of the pestilence that falleth by night?
If Jah is standing by my side, then why should I be afraid?
Victorious! We're going Vic. We're little Vic.
It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing.
Zanel Mirage. Thanks for tuning in.
It's a song for the poor in space.
Luke Lashley.
It's a ghetto people song, only them can sing it. Whoa. It's a song for the poor in space in separation.
You know we're going to get muted on Facebook, right?
All around, stop down pressure. Why you only terrorize the poor?
Happy Easter!
Satisfied, wipe the tears from your eyes. I'm all alone, still you go. I was telling a lie. Are you satisfied? No one's with me tonight. Only Jah, and He's always by my side. Loving you is sweeter than ice cream on a honeycomb.
Who's that?
George Riley.
Ice cream on a honeycomb. I'm waking up to your love. You fill me up.
I sent you a song,
Build you up. I sip a cup.
not by him.
Eyes open
Daniel?
up. I've got the strength so I can
I
face
know
the
you.
world,
I don't know.
baby. See your touch. I needed much. Something extra
No, I
special
never
to
sent
pick
it
me
to
up. If loving
I'm
you was
guilty.
wrong, better than lock me up. Cause I can't do without my baby. Ooh, burn you in the morning, burn you in the evening. Ooh, burn you, baby. Moments every day of my life, you know I'll be loving you. Oh, loving you. 'Cause the way that we feel is so right, you know I'll be loving you. Oh, hey.
I can't help it, no. Don't know if I should laugh or I should cry.
Mr. Marcus Boyd, how are you?
How you doing?
I am doing fantastic. Happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter to you as well.
Thank you. It's a pleasure having you on the show, little brother.
It's an honor, definitely an honor.
Yeah, well, more for me, I guess, because you have overcome so many obstacles, and you're still standing. Praise God for that. You know?
Amen.
So let me see how we're going to play this. I want people to hear the beats. I haven't heard any, okay? So for me, this is a first. So, Code, you pick one, and we talk on the other side.
Okay.
Oh, man. Hey. Oh, man. Nah, I'm a little bit off key, so let me try it again. Let me do it again. Nah, nah, nah. Yeah. Okay, Marcus, let me tell you the vibe that I got from this. Not when it
Okay.
started, but when it shifted gears. I felt almost like if I was hearing the voices of my ancestors. It's kind of, I don't know if that's where you were going with this, but that's how I was feeling before you go into this third party of the song, of the beat. I felt like if I was listening to the voices of my ancestors and they were singing in my head.
That's an honor. That's really an honor because honestly, you know, I hear melodies and harmonies in my head. So only thing I do is just transmit them to musical formats. So it's an honor. And I love the way your voice sounded on that too. That would have been a smash.
Well, it was recorded, so you could have it anytime. So, but take us back, because I started giving some definitions of what autism is, and you know, if you've seen that your child is low functioning at a really early age, what you should look for and how you should approach it by, you know, taking that child to get an assessment to see what can be done or what is not really clicking. But that didn't happen for you until what age?
10. I got diagnosed with autism April 12th, 1993, Clifton Springs Mental Health Center, Decatur, Georgia. So it happened to me, you know, I was nonverbal till I was about 13 and a half. I started speaking at a 2-year-old's level. I didn't start speaking like this until I was almost 18.
So prior to being diagnosed, they pretty much thought that you were a heathen. Your behaviors were off the chart, and they thought that this kid was just wicked.
So hold on.
bad.
I'm sorry.
Code wants to ask a question.
What was everyone's impression of your behavior?
Well, you have to understand, I come from a Bible Belt type of family, which most African Americans do. So, you know, it was holy oil, prayer, whoopings, altar calls. I mean, the normal stuff that you would give a child back in those days. You know, you get prayer or cast out a demon. My grandmother believed that every action, there's a demon behind that action. So it was a lot of casting out demons per action.
Okay, so it seemed that there was some family involvement at an early age, whether it was them trying to find or figure out what's going on with this kid. How did you go to 16 foster homes? Was this after 10-year-old, after being diagnosed, before being diagnosed?
Well, no. I want to clear that last little statement up. My grandmother and my sisters was the only family members. My parents gave up on me a long time before that because they said that they didn't want to deal with an all-word child.
With
So
a what?
they gave up. They gave up on me.
What did they call you? A what? A what child? A what?
The all word. I don't want to use the all word.
Oh, okay,
but,
all right, okay.
Right. So they gave up on me a long time ago. And, you know, my grandmother had 24 kids of her own. My mom had 22. So it's like trying to raise 40-something kids in a 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment in Brooklyn, New York. So,
Wow.
and she wasn't working. And she
Wow.
had medical problems. So you do the math on pork in a can, government bologna, government cheese, rice and beans, and noodles. Wow. That's why I love rice, because it's stretched.
And you went to 16 different homes because behaviorally you were acting out.
No, I went to those homes because most of them I was abused in. So you have to understand.
Wait, back it up. Back it up. Most
Yes,
of
ma'am.
them you were abused in, so they moved you from
Yes,
one
ma'am.
to the next.
From one to the next.
And did
Yes,
any one
ma'am.
of those people do time in jail?
No, because, back in those days, I was already nonverbal. So who I'm going to tell that they're abusing me?
True.
That's number one. And number two, back in those days, they was not doing criminal background checks. Anybody could have been a foster parent. I mean, they was giving away $2,400 checks every month. Clothing vouchers.
Per child.
$300-$400. I mean, why would you work? You get $2,400 a month per child. That was the thing. So no, at the first they was not doing background checks, no HIPAA laws, no confidentiality. They were just throwing you in a home.
But this happened predominantly to black kids alone or black and white children?
Well, I don't know about my white counterpart. I only know what happened to Marcus. And from hearing other stories, it happened to a lot more people in different races.
Okay. Because I used to be a case manager for about 9 years, and I did 1 year in adoptions. And I preferred working in adoptions to regular dependency because I didn't have to deal with the parents. Because in adoptions, you're dealing with adults who want the children, whereas in dependency, they want to know why you taking away the child. Well, guess why? I'm taking your child away because you're not a fit parent. But I worked in the era where background checks were being done. So and home, what do they call that? I forget the word, it's escaping me, but we'll talk about that just now. So let's go play another one of your beats, and then we'll talk about the transition from 10 years old, autism, and finding your way.
Finding my way.
I love the trumpet in it.
You're nothing but sweetness. You're nothing but love, yeah.
You like this jam, right?
You're nothing but
So So Code loves this one, obviously. Code Red like this one.
I do.
I like it too.
I do.
There's some nuances in there that it takes me to that trumpeter that everybody thought had an attitude. Miles Davis. But he was he was the best of the best, you know. But
yes, he was. He's one of my favorite composers.
Yeah, best of the best. But I think all creators of music, not just music, but let me say music because that's what I know. The ones that are excellent at what they do, they go into a zone somewhere, and you can't pull them back from that because that's their creative space. You know, that's their creative
space sometimes too.
Yeah. So Marcus, help us to understand how your journey from 10 years old, being diagnosed as autistic, Take us a couple years up the road, not to where we're at right now, but take us a couple years down the road. Your journey.
Okay, so about that time, I was in multiple foster homes, group homes, hospitals, because at that time, you know, any type of psychological behavior, you was getting placed in those type of hospitals for evaluations and stuff of that nature. So at this time, I was refusing to take pills. Again, I'm nonverbal. So we still at nonverbal. So I was refusing to take pills. I wouldn't put them in my mouth when the nurses would come and stuff of that nature. So they ended up placing me in this room and electrocuting me on my side and on my back area, which is now called electrical shock therapy. But I don't know if they still have that going on in hospitals.
I don't think they're doing it anymore. I think that's now called abuse. Should have been called abuse back then. How long did you have?
So
how long did you receive that for?
Well, they shocked me for about 7 to 10 minutes as far as enforcement to take the pills by mouth. Or if I didn't want to take the pills by mouth, they would inject the pills on my right buttocks to force me to take the pills.
Some of the pills that you took, some of the medication that they forced on you, one of them was Ritalin. Ritalin has a tendency to cause suicidal ideations, particularly in young people. Nobody should be getting Ritalin. But back then, that was one of the pills or one of the meds that they give to patients.
Yeah, I had 500 milligrams, 500 to 1,000 milligrams, Ritalin, Paxil, Depakote, Seroquel, Zoloft, you know, just to name a few. So I didn't get off pills until I was like 21, 22.
But you didn't need
I was on
it.
there well, I don't know if I needed it or not, but it became an addiction. So whether if my behavior needed it, I didn't know, but I needed it. You understand?
I understand. And you came off of it at 20 what?
About 21, 22.
And when did you start recognizing that music was your safe space? It was also where the math genius in you kicked in because...
my grandmother sent me to, back then they was doing 3 months of summer camp. So she sent me to upstate New York to summer camp with me. Huh?
I said, out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, she sent me to 3 months of summer camp with my sister, Big Patty. So me and Big Patty, because Big Patty was my voice. So Big Patty she threw me a trombone and she said, "You gonna play." So they was teaching me how to play the trombone. But when I got on the small bus, they was teaching me how to play the wooden flute.
Okay.
Yeah, they was giving out wooden flutes for free.
Yeah, they were back in the day.
So I took me a free wooden flute. I mean, it was free. It was through the church.
And then you just started finding your voice through the music?
Well, I ain't have no other choice because my sister, Big Patty, said, "Okay, you going to concert band." I'm not telling her no. She's like 6'7", 6'8", okay? So I'm really not like telling her no. So whatever she tells me to do,
you do.
Kind of doing.
I know I'm moving a little bit fast, but it's because I'm looking at the time also. And I know that I want to ask you about your book that you wrote, the movie, I'm sorry, which I think is part of a book. Okay, so we want to talk about that. But I help us understand how you made your way, not just doing music, but connecting with some of the big names in music and doing their beats for them. Walk us through that journey, those steps.
Well, it was, again, when I got taught how to make beats, it was by an organization of guys that they wasn't signed in Atlanta at the time. Now they're signed, they legends. But at that time, in 98, 97, 96, they was beginners just like I was. I was skipping class to go to their studio and stuff of that nature because I wanted to be under them. So one of them gave me an Acer laptop with Fruity Loops 1, the demo version. Again, I'm showing my age because I said the demo version of Fruity Loops 1. So...
The nerd in me.
He's cracking up too, so.
I look, I'm showing my age. But to make a long story short, he taught me how to do the BPMs, the keys, the minors, the majors, the middles, how to infuse harmonies into sound, how to do acapellas, vocals, how to make the loops legal, and all those things of that nature. So, I learned how to blend and infuse live instrumentation with digital compression sounds. So, and 18 genres later, 83,000 copyrighted trademarks, beats later, almost 23 years later, 13 music awards later, we here.
Okay. Wow. So let's play another beat, and then we'll talk on the other side.
Everything that we do, love keeps coming through. Now I see everything in Jamaican moon. Everything is in from you. Now you.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, Jamaican Moon, that's one of my favorites. That's
I'm hearing the Gibson in there. Okay. This is pretty.
There's a lot to extract. There's a
pretty.
lot to extract.
I'm happy that you brought that up. He's saying there's a lot to extract. In everything, the 3 beats that we've heard so far, there's a lot going on in there.
There's a lot to extract. It's not busy.
No, it's not busy. It's tasteful. But you have to sit down and dissect it.
Yes, you do.
There's certain instrumentation or certain instruments that pop as soon as I hear it, but then the rest is layered so beautifully, and it complements one another. So, for instance, this one. What was the building process in terms of what were you thinking? And is that where you wanted to go with your thoughts musically?
Well, actually, I was watching Cool Runnings, right? True story. No lie. I was watching the movie Cool Runnings, right? And I was saying to myself, what they missing is they need some type of Jamaican chill vibe in the background before they start bobsledding. So I said to myself, okay, where can I find a sample I can build from? So there was a 1976 Jamaican commercial where they was talking about gum. So I took some of the commercial, I took some of the acapella, and we came up with Jamaican Moon.
I don't even know where to go with this question. Is this, well, this song has to be what, 22 years old?
Yes.
Okay. I don't even because there's a lot.
You want to ask, but you're trying to form. Okay, let me try and get out of your head. Go ahead.
Simple question. So, Jamaican Moon, is it jazz? Has it been sold as jazz? The genre. Has an artist bought this beat and sang over it? Put lyrics on it. Okay. So how do you market this as how do you make money from this particular song?
Well, you can just market it as chill vibe, lo-fi hip hop.
Okay.
That's pretty much what it is. It's lo-fi hip hop or some chill vibe type of.
Wait a second. As you say hip hop, you just received a hip hop award, didn't you?
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Please tell us about that.
There's so much going on with you. It's like trying to pick the right thing to talk about. And go ahead. Tell us about that.
I got the Pioneer Award from Atlanta, Georgia. for basically being a pioneer for music production. I was born in Atlanta. So the city I was born in gave me the Pioneer Music Production Award in 2019. I got the legendary award in Roanoke, Virginia. In Richmond, Virginia, for being the legendary music producer. I have 13 music awards, 2 BMI, 2 ASCAPs.
No, don't stop.
I've been doing this for...
Don't stop. I know there's more. Let us know. You know why I'm saying this? Let us know, because this is how we get to appreciate what you have done. And if you don't speak on it, no one will speak on it for you.
True that. That is very true.
And it has nothing to do with, brag, boast.
You deserve it.
Who don't like it, who don't care,
That is the business.
will continue to walk on. Who enjoy it will follow you.
But
will
you know,
learn
one of the things that he does is he gives back, just like how Brian gives back to the
You're
youth.
right.
He gives back to the youth. How often do you meet with them? Once a month? How often do you meet with them?
Once or twice a month.
Once or twice a month. In the Atlanta, Georgia area?
In Atlanta, we're going to start doing the Little Rock, and
because
since everything's been virtual because of the virus, so I make sure I'm on this virtual once or twice a month, teaching, instructing, and just giving encouragement. Because the thing is, I had that when I started, but nobody's giving out free contacts. Nobody's giving out free information in the music because everybody wants to keep those things for themselves.
I got it.
So I give out my contacts for free because it's enough room for everybody.
True that. You're right.
There's enough.
You're in Little Rock right now, right?
Yes.
I don't know,
Rock
boy.
Arkansas.
Isn't that where Bill Clinton is from?
Huh?
Bill Clinton is from Little Rock, Arkansas, originally, just in case.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't know that? I know that.
Well,
Okay.
that's where I'm at, Little Rock.
You're
I'm
in Little Rock. So let's talk about The Boy with No Voice, which I feel is a
Yes.
chronicle of your life. So it's a book and a movie, or a movie?
Well, it's a short film right now, and it's going to be an autobiography book. And next year, the TV series will be out. So people will be able to see the TV series. And it's not just from like an advocate that's voicing or representing autism. This is from actually a person who has autism. And I'm not sweeping the traumas of foster care under the rug no more. I'm letting it be shown in real life.
Please do, because I always tell people it's easy to get in and difficult to get out. Easy to get into foster care. Easy. But to get out, oh my God, the amount of hoops they want you to jump through. Oh, please. You'll be there for years and years. And it's because somebody's milking the system. It's either because there are different aspects of the system that's supposed to be a team. But they're not a team. Everybody's looking out for their own self. Okay, and then the child is caught in the middle. Sometimes you remove a child from a really good home to put that child in foster care, when they should have left the child in the original home, because when you put that child in foster care, they're more traumatized than before. Okay, so.
And that's DJ Code Red.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Listen, I went to some Jamaican clubs and stuff in Atlanta, and I heard your name being mentioned. It's just an honor to meet you in video
Did you know
form.
that?
No.
Which club?
It's just an honor to meet you in video form. I have been to a lot of good Jamaican spots in Atlanta, and they have mentioned your DJ name. So
Boom shakalaka.
it's an honor to meet you in video form.
Okay, so watch. His head just went from
No.
to like,
No. I can see it still fit under the cap. It still fits under the cap. It's not seeping out from the sides. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. But I think the honor is
having you on the show.
It's for you, because from where you started to your journey to where you are and where you will continue to go, far surpassed
But wait a
anything.
second. You just got through telling him that he has to blow his own horn, and he's trying to give you some props,
And I took
and
it.
you redirected.
I took
You took it and you redirected it back to him.
We're here for him.
Yes, we are, but
I'm
I
here
just
every
wanted
day.
to point that out. I just wanted to point that out. So let's hear the next beat. I am really impressed by what I'm hearing. You got to know that, because as a singer, musician, I listen with a critical ear. I love sweet changes, But there are other things, other nuances that I listen for in the music, and you're not disappointing me at all. So thank you. Okay, so here's what I'm hearing when I hear this. I'm hearing New York.
Yes. Yes.
I am hearing New York loud and clear.
Middle of August. You're in Brownsville. The ice cream truck is about to come by. You got your change in your hand. You sitting down in your stoop. You just finished playing handball or something. You ain't got no watch, but you know what time the ice cream man about to hit the corner.
You're able to take moods.
Memories. And
put them into music.
Well,
Not everybody has that gift. Say?
That's what it's all about. I think Spike Lee really showed the visual side of it. So if I wanted to be a musical Spike Lee, pretty much.
You're on your way, brother. Because, I mean, we're picking it up. And we're really in tune to this. So we're hearing it loud and clear.
This is amazing.
You know?
This is amazing.
So what did you do with this New York song?
I mean, I keep it. And, again, you just don't give beats to people because they claim they want to pay for it. You give beats to people because it fits them, it fits their lifestyle, and they can really push it, and they can really make a musical movie from it. And too many people just giving out beats because they want to get a little change from it. I want to take it and create a legacy with it.
So with that being said, I gotta ask this question, seeing that you brought that man's name up, Spike Lee, because he's another. Have you ever been able to interact with him? Because I think this song.
No, because unfortunately, sometimes you forget where you come from, and when you get there, you there. So you're not gonna give back to somebody that's here.
Okay. But that's what you're doing. You're giving back.
Yeah.
So in that same breath, you don't need him. You can do it all on your own. Marcus Garvey.
Right.
Here we go.
Look where he's reached right now.
Yeah. Well, he's doing pretty good.
But you know what it is? I'm sorry. This is not only a Brooklyn feel, but I'm hearing the village in this. Kind of.
I like it.
Like old house music. This. I'm hearing.
He's telling my childhood story right now. He's telling the village story.
I'm hearing some of the village in this.
So let's go back to the boy with no voice.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. The music score, you did that already. Is the movie out? I mean, tell us about the journey of the movie.
The short film is out. It's on YouTube. It's called Mini Movie: The Boy with No Voice. Anybody can look it up.
I will.
It came out about 4 months ago. It won two major international film awards in India, and it's been shown in major movie markets out here in the United States. I got to give a shout out to Tina Bridges, award-winning film director, TLB Productions in Atlanta, Georgia, for doing it. Those cats played my life, and it's just a little bit of my life, and they played it to a real T. The Boy with No Voice, the TV series is coming. The autobiography book is coming. But, I don't like to leave my fans with nothing. So, you see this? This is Marcus the Superhero. It's a coloring book.
Oh, my goodness. Marcus the Superhero.
It's a coloring book.
Oh, look. Oh, my goodness. Okay, do you know that he's got a clothing line? And shoes.
Where do you find time?
I do.
He wants to know where do you find time to do all of that.
You gotta teach people how to maximize their time because you sure as well and hell doing it.
One show is not enough to bring you on. You know that, right? Because, no. You know that, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you see.
Good for
Okay,
you. Good
okay,
for you.
okay.
Good for you. She doesn't like to be called ma'am, but good for you.
I haven't told him anything yet. Now you're going on bust that mark. Don't tell him nothing. He been mamming me since we talking on the phone, and I said absolutely nothing. And but I was like, but then I know it's a respect thing, so I appreciate that. Marcus the superhero. How many pages in it?
That the coloring book has 22.
Oh, that's plenty. Where can we get
That's
it? Give us the website, please.
Well, the link will be up this week coming up. It's going to be on Amazon. People can get it. And, $2 to $3 of the proceeds would go to a autism family.
Oh, nice. Send me the link, okay? Send me
Yes,
the
ma'am.
link.
I definitely will. I definitely will because, it's not going to break nobody's pockets. You want to tell them that it's affordable.
Well, I already figured it's affordable. For everything that you do, I expected that it would be affordable. We don't have a whole lot of time, but I feel like if I need to hear one more beat. All right. If I could skate, I would be skating to this song. If I could skate, but I know I wouldn't be standing for long. This is like, okay. So, okay. Earth, Wind, and Fire. I'm hearing that in there.
Yeah.
I'm hearing that old school. You've got an old school flavor that is so appealing, and it's like long term. It's like longevity. It's not a now and then it's gone kind of thing. You have your music is timeless, which is good stuff.
Well, you know that last beat you played?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so let's use that for the People's Chat Room theme song. And every time you do an interview, you can be playing that for your guest.
Keep on moving.
It's a gift.
Okay, so I appreciate that. So this is what we can do because we already have
I'll find a way.
we
I'll
already
find
have
a
a theme song that Vic did for us, but we're gonna
Yes,
find a
we'll
way
find a way.
to incorporate this.
Keep on moving.
That's the name of it? Keep on moving?
Yes.
That's the name of it?
No, this one was Summer Ear, but this one.
That's Keep on moving? No, serious, man. Serious?
Let's go keep on moving.
Do you know how many times I use that term? Let's keep it moving.
We got to keep on moving.
We're gonna
It's after 2.
So it's almost 2 o'clock. So we're gonna incorporate this for the guests. Like when we bring in a guest on,
Yes.
thank you.
Yes.
And we're gonna give you the credit and everything. And
No problem.
Marcus, you gotta come back on the show.
Okay. I will.
Okay. We appreciate you. Please. I mean, there's so many facets to Marcus Boyd.
You see why we need 3 hours?
No, we're not gonna do 3 hours. 2 hours is enough.
All right, go ahead.
But we're gonna bring you back, and it's like, here's when I know that a guest is interesting, when my head is going in different directions, and even if I had written down questions to ask you, I would still be in a fuddle, because I wouldn't know exactly, and that's when I know that my guest is interesting, and that's you. So thank you.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you for having me on your show, The People's Chat Room with legends.
He's a
DJ Cole
He's
Red.
a legend. I don't know about me,
I
but
don't know
he's a
about-
legend.
No. I got here because of y'all.
Oh my
Appreciate it.
Lord.
Thank you.
We appreciate you, and I will send you some dates. It's going to be towards the middle of the year, but let me know which one is going to work for you, and please have a blessed Easter. Again, thank you so much for
too.
being a guest on the People's Chat Room. Keep on rising.
Blessing. Thank you so much, sir. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Bye-bye. You're a sir. I'm a ma'am. You're a sir.
That's all right. I go take that. I go take that.
We gotta go. Happy Easter to each and every one of you. I'm gonna pick up my food from Tobago. I ordered 2 chicken roti with an extra skin. I can eat chicken today. Oh, well, I eat chicken yesterday anyway. But
Oh, you eat chicken on good. Sorry.
it's been a pleasure. We will see you guys next week, Saturday, when our guest will be none other than the legendary Miss JC Lodge. You all have a blessed rest of the day, rest of the weekend. Happy Easter. You will hear the show in repeat this evening on Soca Passion TX, tomorrow on Island Beach Radio. Right now, we are live on iTunes Radio. Bless up.